Well, hi y'all, this is Ginger with Ginger Snap Thrifting. Thanks for checking in with us this evening. We all know this last weekend was Easter weekend. My beautiful youngest daughter, Shaylin, came in to spend the weekend with us, and we had a great time, and we went out to do some thrifting, but you know, being Easter weekend, it was kind of slim pickings. But we found a couple of little yard sales, and we hit an antique shop and a thrift store, and we got a few snaps to show y'all. So we're going to start with some of the things Shaylin snapped up.
Okay, so I like Mom said, there was slim pickings this weekend, but we had a lot of fun. I really just kind of focused on stuff for my niece. So I found her some cute little green exercise shorts. We got a white sweater, so you know it gets cold up here in East Texas. Then for summertime, there's a cute t-shirt for her. And then a couple pairs of jeans. My favorite were these. They're not quite Miss Me's, but they're super cute and she'll love them for sure. And I guess a couple pairs of capris as well. So, and then for myself, I did find myself a pair of workout shorts as well. So nothing too crazy, but I like me some comfy shorts.
Okay, and then I found myself another t-shirt, y'all, to go with my sunflower earrings. Look at this. It's Texas, y'all. Isn't that just cute? And then I've got another t-shirt here that I may cut it up because I'm not really a Mustang person, but I like the color. And I've been looking for a t-shirt, some t-shirt fabric I could do something with. And I found the hubby a pair of shorts. Y'all, his garden shorts are awful. They're awful. So these are his size and he can wear these in the garden. Okay, Shay, what else you find?
All right, and then I did find me a couple things, not very much, but a little bit. I'm a musical person. I sing. I've been singing since I was, I don't know, probably 2 years old. I had my first solo in the church Christmas play. So I found a little old book called The Child's Voice. I'm not going to go too far into it, but it basically kind of tells you the scientific part of what goes into singing and the soft palate and hard palate and stuff like that. So that was cool. And then a sight singing manual. So that's really fun. Looks kind of rough around the edges, but you will open it up and it's not quite brand new, but pretty good shape if you ask me.
But it's pretty vintage too, isn't it?
It is. And I have a nice little display of all the old-timey books that I've collected over the years. I think my favorite find of the weekend was this. Like I said earlier, I am a musical person. I have been in multiple musicals, both on the tech end and on the performance side of it. And Gypsy is definitely one of my favorite classical musicals. So I found this. Once again, it looks a little rough around the edges, but you open it up and the pages are pretty good. What I like most about these old music books, especially if they've been used for auditions or whatever, you get to see people's notes and how they would cut their music or do different renditions of the music. So I absolutely love it.
Okay, something else for my husband. I got him a brand new pair of gloves, Cody James leather gloves. This man tears his hands up working out in the yard. These are XXL, so I know they'll fit him. They were $5, and I bet these gloves were $24.99 retail, and they still have the tags on them. And then, look at this obnoxious cowbell, y'all. You know, it says Sabine Cardinals. I guess that's kind of a sports team, but somebody will love a big, loud cowbell, and they can paint it up any color they want it. Picked up a little jean jacket. I'm gonna upcycle this, y'all. So I'll do an upcycle video on that. And then this. Uh-oh. I get the lid. This is a pewter French teapot. I'll get it all out for y'all. It's got the Bakelite handle. You take the lid off. It's got the basket that the tea leaves go in. It's got another filter in there, so they'll be all filtered and not have a bunch of tea leaves down in the liquid when you pour it out. Nice old vintage piece, possibly turn of the century. You got something else, Shay?
Yeah, quite a bit actually. So I love coffee cups. I have a whole collection of them. I like cute little unique ones. So I don't know if y'all can tell on camera, but it's glass, it's blue, it's like a cobalt blue, which is one of my favorite colors. So I got a pair of these, so that was super fun. What else? These were kind of a little beat up, but I cook a lot, and they're silicone pot holders. So I'm probably just gonna give them a quick scrub down real quick, and they'll be good as new. What else? Oh, okay. So for a long time, well, I guess my whole life, mom and, my aunts and my sisters and everybody has always left their butter sitting out on the counter. So it was like, room temperature. And, I've always, my mom's always like, well, just set it out on the counter. It's not a big deal. It doesn't really go bad. But I've never been able to find a butter dish. I've tried Walmart, Target, and all kinds of stuff, but that's just the bottom of it. But I finally found a glass butter dish. So I was super excited about that. The lid is somewhere in here. Not too sure where it's at. Oh, here it is. Right here. So nice little old butter dish. So I was super excited about that. I think it was originally marked for $3, but he marked it down to $1.50 for me. So super excited, and it's perfect. And then I guess I have a few more things in here. Yeah, so I really like the glass look, the glass bowl or plate look. So I found a couple, what is it, Pyrex? Is that how you say it, Pyrex? Pyrex?
Pyrex.
Pyrex. Okay, so some of these didn't come with the lids, but honestly, I just like the bowls. They're good for fruit salad or just a normal salad or even soup. So I found a couple of those.
Okay. Well, it's not something I find too often. This is a wooden train. It's a Huffy Puffy, and look, watch his eyes when he rolls. Isn't that fun? Fisher Price toy, number 999, the Huffy Puffy wooden train. It's got a roller under here. I'm not sure what that does. It maybe makes this deal go up and down. So a nice thing for my booth. And then these are fun. These are old photographs that somebody has taken. They're like postcards. This is like an old creepy stairwell with a piano or an organ. Here's some owls eating a mouse. Here's another creepy stairwell. Here's a creepy figure. So I thought I would play with these. I'll scan them. I'll do something fun with them paper-wise.
That'll be really cool for Halloween.
Yes. And then y'all, these ladies were so careful to wrap up everything at this antique shop we went to. This is an old cookbook, a gift from the kitchen. And this had, I don't know if I can still find it. I don't know. It's got conserves in it. It's got mincemeat in it with real meat. Recipes, chutneys, plum nutty. It's some kind of a plum spread with nuts in it. Anyway, unusual jams and spreads and conserves and things like that. Got something else, Shaylin?
Yeah, so these aren't really antiques or anything crazy, but at one of the antique shops, I don't know where y'all do your antique shopping, but this one particular antique shop we went to, they had a bunch of different types of booths. Some of them had earrings and stuff, and if you know me, I'm a sucker for a cute pair of earrings. So I found a couple pair, love those. So I got those. Then I also got these, just thought those were cute. And then these, just basic gold hoops. And then these, kind of countrify it up, western it up a little bit. Cute little star with barbed wires on them. I did also get some plant stuff because, mom being a gardener, of course I'm a gardener as well. Obviously not as much as her, but I found a couple cute little plant racks. I don't know if you can kind of tell, it's kind of getting dark out here, but I got a pair of those, so super excited about those.
And then I know y'all seen the ugly metal fence out by my garden. So I'm planning to frou-frou it up, make it look less of an eyesore and more of a focal point. Found these, a pair of these. They're metal zinnias. I got 2 of them and I'll be hanging these. I've actually got a few more of these in our shed I've collected over the years. But this is the year that they're going up. And we're gonna also be painting some mural stuff out there. So I got this.
That's a set, right?
Yeah, I've got a set of 2. And then, y'all, I found this at a yard sale. And this is not vintage, but I'm gonna do something with this area up here. And then this is gonna go in my bathroom to hang towels on. It's, we haven't had anything to hang towels on in a while, and it's time, y'all. It's time we had something to hang towels on. Shay, what else you got for us?
Well, I think that's really it. Mom was definitely more of the hauling type today. I got just kind of a little bit, but we did one of my favorites. Well, I say my favorites, but Mom and I went to a yard sale, and we got a bunch of clay pots, the terracotta pots that were really cool. All kinds of different assortments and sizes and stuff, and what are the bases? The plates, the saucers. So we got a couple of those, so we just decided that we would split that up between the 2 of us. So
okay, so just to finish up, I found some old dictionaries, y'all. This is Webster's New Collegiate Dictionary. This will go in my booth. It's about a 1960 something dictionary. I've got a big one, the American Family Reference Dictionary, y'all. Look how big this thing is. This is a big one. People love to use these as risers. They use them as decor pieces. They set vases and whatever on them. Betty Crocker's Cookie Book. I usually try to get hardcover cookbooks, but this 1980s. It's actually got some great pictures. I love it when they show a picture of what you're going to make, so you know what it's supposed to look like. Y'all, I couldn't resist this. Carolyn Keene, The Sign of the Twisted Candles. This is an old Nancy Drew book. Look. Y'all remember the graphics if y'all read Nancy Drew? Nancy Drew was one of my favorites. This belonged to 3 different people. It's got the old plate in it. Y'all remember the plates and the old copies? And I just loved Nancy Drew as a kid. I read, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, this is something most people don't believe. In high school, in my high school, in New Diana School, New Diana, Texas, I read every book in the library except for the encyclopedias, and they had the whole collection of, I think it was Isaac Asimov's Number Sense, how to do different kinds of math. I didn't read all of those. I worked some of those because I was a UIL scholar, but I read every book in the library, and a lot of them twice. So every year when we came back to school after summer, I go see the librarian and see what new books they got that summer. I'm a reader, y'all. I'm still a reader to this day. But Nancy Drew was one of my earliest favorite books. And then this is just fun, Southern Living Cooking for Christmas. And we'll put this out at the holidays in our holiday display at the booth. And look, doesn't that look delicious?
So good.
Yeah, it does.
I'm gonna take a picture of that and make it myself.
Okay, y'all. Well, that's it for tonight.
We actually found one more
we've got
bag.
more.
Well, I found it. Mom, this is definitely Mom's haul, but she found some cute little salt and pepper shakers shaped like carrots, cute for like springtime and Easter.
Hand them here and I'll wrap them.
Do you want to show it?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. And let's see. I was there for a lot of this, but some stuff she snuck in with when I was looking at my own thing. And then a cute little, the Campbells. I remember this. So the cute little Campbells, there's a set of 4. Are they all different? Or are they all the same?
They're all the same.
So they're all the same, but so 4 of these. I'm going to give that to you. All right, let's see. These might all be the Campbells. Let's see.
I think they probably on.
Yeah, another little Campbell's. So there's 2. I think this is gonna be another Campbell's, 3, and yeah, so 4. So that was really it. So it was just the set of the salt and pepper shakers, the carrot, and then the Campbell's soup cups. And I guess that's it. I guess that was like the last little bit, right?
I think that's it.
Okay.
Well, y'all, we had so much fun thrifting together. I don't get to do that much. Shaylin's schedule is crazy busy. She's a professional server, so she doesn't get a lot of time off to come up here. But we had a great time. Y'all, I know we didn't find a lot, but hey, this next weekend, y'all, Highway 80 yard sale.
Can't believe I missed it.
I know. Highway 80's going anywhere Highway 80 runs through several states. This is yard sale weekend, and we'll be up and down Highway 80 snapping up some great finds.
Well, y'all will. I won't. But
Well, that's true. She'll be back at work. Unfortunately, she'll
Yeah.
be with us in
when will I be there?
she'll be with
be
us
back.
in our thoughts.
Okay.
And in our heart, she'll be with us.
So y'all better like FaceTime me. That way, if you see anything that I would like, especially if it's old musical theater books, FaceTime me and I can tell you yay or nay.
I know what this girl likes. Well, y'all, thanks so much. I hope you haven't. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. But it's getting dark on us, and we're trying to wrap this up. I hope you had a blessed Easter. Easter this year is Easter always in our family is all about family. It's about Jesus. It's about thanking God and going to church as a family, and all the traditional Easter trappings. We don't have any little kids for an egg hunt anymore, but
So sad.
one day we'll have another batch of them. Well, y'all, thanks so much. This is Ginger with Ginger Snap Thrifting.
Happy Easter.